Cross lane, his shot up, blocked by Boone. Odiers comes up with the board. Torrance Neal takes it the other way.
All right, Panthers have their starters in. It's a blowout game, so I don't know how long he'll keep them in. So these starters know they've got so many possessions to execute and do what they're supposed to do before they're going to give up the floor.
McLeod drives into the lane, kicks out to Torrance Neal. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by James for Paschal.
It's a nice driving kick there. The shot just didn't fall for Torrance.
Nick Boone, heavy pressure on Beasley. Beasley brings it up, passes to Doby at the top of the key. Doby back left wing to Beasley. Quick hands by Boone, able to steal the pass straight away from Beasley. That's not an easy steal to get.
That's 3 possessions for Paschal, and they haven't got a shot off yet, or at least one that hasn't been blocked.
Neal goes to the hole, and he is fouled. That one's going to be against Millard Doby. Neal will go to the line for 2.
One thing nice about tonight's game, Brian, is that we're at Wilkerson Grimes and not at Paschal High School. Paschal traditionally is the only Fort Worth school where the boys play their home games at the high school, and it gives them quite a home court advantage. It's a small gym, but they pack it out. It gets loud. It's great atmosphere for basketball. But this year it's here at the Wilk, and this is where the regional tournament is, so it gives the Panthers a chance to preview where hopefully they'll be come March.
Every opportunity to play on this floor, a good one for North Crowley. Get them ready for the playoffs. First free throw by Neal good. Second one front rim and out. Rebound by Darrell James, and we're going the other way. Looks like a steal by McLeod, but he's going to get whistled for the foul.
That's a horrible call. That was a clean steal. I thought the Paschal guy actually traveled before that. Good job by McLeod. Bad call by the ref.
His second personal, the 5th foul on North Crowley. Ray looking to inbound. He gets it into Studi. Studi hands off to Mays at the high right corner. Mays drives towards the lane, met there by Odiers, kicks out. Studi will dribble up. Handoff goes to Mays. They've been stuck on this right side of the floor, haven't been able to get the reversal.
That's great defense by the Panthers, trying to keep them one side of the floor. This is a good opportunity for you to see the Princeton set and how they're trying to work it.
James dribbles up to the top of the key. Hands off to Mays at the top of the key. He finally takes it over there to that left side, working on McLeod. There's a backdoor cut from Beasley. Couldn't quite corral the pass. Simmons comes up with the steal. Kevin Simmons hard to the hole and lays it in. Good work by Simmons.
Nice finish there. If you'll notice on the defensive end for the Panthers, Paschal had the open drive to the basket, but ODA was there waiting in the paint just in case.
Certainly handy to have that eraser in the lane. It allows you to get that high pressure out on the wings. McLeod, high pressure on Xavier Mays, and he's going to get the 5-second call. Strong defense by McLeod. Mays was just dribbling around up there, and McLeod never let him slip away. 5-second call.
You know, McLeod he's going to get all the credit for that 5-second call, and deservedly so, but anytime we got a 5-second call, that was a total team effort because everybody else on the team is guarding their man, not allow the entry pass. Great job by the Panthers.
Neal operates at the top of the key. Pass back to McLeod, top of the key. Good hustle by Paschal, able to work the ball loose. Simmons comes up with it for North Crowley, however. His three-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Xavier Mays. Pass ahead to John Ray, who shoots quickly a three-pointer, no good. Nick Boone with the board. There's a steal by Paschal Studi, and this is going to be a foul against North Crowley. That was on Jalen McLeod, his third personal.
This is the coach what you don't want to see. Panthers have played great basketball up to this point. Don't get sloppy now. Let's keep doing what we've been doing. Play hard, execute.
Inbound goes to Smith. He works against McLeod in the backcourt. There's a pass to Mays. Mays gets into the lane against Odiers, and Odiers with a nice block. Boone comes away with the rebound and takes the other way for the Panthers. Boone into the lane. He goes strong and is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
And that's more like Panther basketball. Great job, ODA's played great in the paint tonight. Another block and then a quick transition. Almost a bucket by Boone, but he's going to the line to try to get his points there.
That call on Beasley, his first personal foul. First free throw no good for Boone. Normally a 74% free throw shooter. He has struggled from the line tonight, missing all three that he's taken. Caleb Banks, Jacoby Hall, Brandon Webb, and Rod Young check into the game for North Crowley as the starters take a seat. Second free throw no good for Boone, but there's Rod Young again with the offensive rebound. Banks over to Boone at the right wing. Three-pointer no good. Rebound goes to Clay.
All right, now I want to see if the second group here can play as good on the defensive end as the first group did. The first group did a great job.
Clay hands off to Mays at the top of the key. Mays slices left side. Ball comes loose. Boone knocks it out to Banks. Banks takes it the other way. Tries to lays it off to Young. Didn't quite connect on the pass. Young able to corral it before it gets out of bounds. Now Young has it in the right corner. Back up to Boone. Boone left wing to Jacoby Hall. His three-point attempt no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to Paschal. Now Altez Davis checking into the game for North Crowley as Nick Boone takes a seat. Hendricks, Doby onto the floor for Paschal along with Darrell James. So the Panthers now have Caleb Banks, Jacoby Hall, Brandon Webb, Rod Young, and Altez Davis.
Paschal's played a lot of bodies tonight. They've gone deep in their bench, but there's quite a drop-off when they bring their subs in.
James up to the top of the key. He's working against Davis. Pass back into Doby, but Brandon Webb able to sneak around and get the steal. We're headed the other way. Rod Young lays high off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled out by Carter Hendricks. Carter Hendricks brings it up for Paschal. Passes right wing to James. Ball comes out. Brandon Webb there to pick up the steal. Paschal just struggling to hang on to possession.
All right, second group's doing a great job. Brandon Webb with 2 steals in a row.
Banks with the high floater, no good. Webb pulls down the rebound, backs it out. Step back three-pointer good for Brandon Webb.
Watch him go. If he gets heated up, it could be even worse for Paschal.
Timeout taken by Paschal. It's North Crowley 61, Paschal 26, with 2:58 to go here in the fourth quarter.
One thing our guest commentator Emmett brought up was some of how hard the Panthers practice each day. And when you're in a district like this where you're going to have 2 tough games and the rest of the games you should win pretty handily if we play hard, those practices have got to be tough. We've got to get up every day for practice because we're probably going to get more out of practice than some of these games.
Just about out of the timeout. It'll be Paschal ball. They'll inbound in the backcourt. Again, 61-26 North Crowley with just under 3 minutes to play. Hendricks to Studi. Studi works against Davis at high right side. Davis kicks the ball loose. Studi was able to come up with it, but Hall comes up with the steal to Banks to Webb, whose shot is no good. He got the tip in, but they're going to call Webb for an over-the-back foul on that rebound. Looked like a tough call on Brandon Webb.
Yeah, great effort by Webb. May have gone over the back there, but great effort. And now they're going to be shooting, it looks like.
That's the 7th personal foul against the Panthers, and that's the first time either team has been in the bonus in this game with 2:40 to go in the fourth quarter.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Brian, but this may be the first Paschal shot in about 3 or 4 minutes.
It most definitely is, and they've only managed to get 1 point here in the fourth quarter of play. First free throw good for Beasley.
Panthers have just done an excellent job on the defensive end tonight. They've done a great job of keeping the ball on one side of the floor, making anytime Paschal gets a shot, it's a tough shot, and it's usually 1 and out.
Second free throw also good for Beasley. It's 61-28 North Crowley with 2.5 to go. Caleb Banks brings it up for the Panthers. Banks over to Hall, back to Banks. Gets it to Hall on the left wing, back to Banks on the right wing. Banks kicks over to Webb behind the three-point arc. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Carter Hendricks for Paschal.
Good-looking shot, just kind of went in and out.
Carter Hendricks dribbles right side, hands off to Studi. He tries to give it back. Steal by Hall. Pass ahead to Altez Davis, who misses the dunk. Rebound pulled down by James. Tries to get the ball up the court to Doby, but Caleb Banks able to run it down instead. It'll be North Crowley ball. We're under 2 to go. Timeout taken by North Crowley so they can get a couple of substitutes in. They won't actually take the timeout. Just stop play to get some subs in and get them some timeout on the floor. Cedric Holmes, Kane Overton, and Tevin Orr into the game for North Crowley. Orr will inbound to Hall. Hall and Davis, the other two Panthers, on the floor. Orr over to Hall, left side. Right corner to Kane Overton. Overton with a dribble, his shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Paschal. Beasley will bring it up. Tevin Orr applying pressure in the backcourt. Now over to Hendricks, who brings it up the right side. Corner to Studi. Studi to Doby. And there's Hendricks cutting down the lane. His shot no good. Jacoby Hall with the rebound. North Crowley will push the other way. Jacoby Hall into the lane. Kicks out to Altez Davis. His three-point attempt is good. Altez Davis, another one of those Panthers who doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he is shooting 71% from behind the arc on the season. Yeah. When he shoots them, he knocks them down.
Yeah, it was great to see him hit that one, too. He's been playing hard all night. Last time down for Paschal, you saw one of the few times tonight where they had a backdoor layup that actually worked, except he just missed the shot.
Carter Hendricks to the hole. He drives baseline and is fouled. That call is going to go against Kane Overton. Hendricks will be at the line to shoot 2. It's North Crowley 64, Paschal 28 with just under a minute to play.
One of the great things about these games is that everybody gets to play, and usually plenty of minutes. It gives some of your starters who've logged a lot of minutes throughout the year a chance to rest some legs, and it gives the guys that play hard and practice all week, it's everybody a chance to play.
Well, it really seems to give some of those second-team guys an opportunity to get a little bit of confidence, make a couple of shots, and get you ready to provide meaningful minutes later on in playoff games or if you're needed and because of foul trouble or injuries.
Exactly. Everybody gets a chance to play and work on their skills in a game situation.
Jacoby Hall near the center circle. He passes right side corner to Kane Overton. Overton dribbles up to the right wing, finds Cedric Holmes across the lane. His shot no good. Rebound goes to Carter Hendricks. There's a steal by Tevin Orr, slipped in from behind to take that away. Takes to the hole. He is fouled and will go to the line for 2.
All right. Going to the free throw line, chance to get your name in the paper.
35 seconds to play. North Crowley up 64-29. For those of you keeping score at home, it's 9-4 North Crowley in this fourth quarter of play. First free throw good for Tevin Orr.
All right, 10-4. We're up 6, and once again, our goal is to win each quarter by 6 points at least.
Second free throw, no good. Offensive rebound pulled down by Altez Davis. He kicks back out to Holmes. Cedric Holmes, a nifty little move. He lays it up right side. Kane Overton trying to get the hustle play to tap it in, but they're going to call offensive basket interference. Looked like that one might have been dropping for said Holmes.
Oh, that was definitely going in. Holmes kind of giving a little sly grin, but, yeah, that was taken away from him. It was going in.
Got to feel like Sed will be giving Kane a little bit of grief about that in practice tomorrow.
And deservedly so.
Hendricks drives baseline. He is fouled. That call is going to go against Jacoby Hall. Hendricks will go to the line for 2. Correction, just the 9th team foul. Hendricks will be shooting 1-1.